viewers, welcome to Ahava Kitchens. This is where we bake cakes. We are part of Ahava Cakes and Ahava Holdings companies. Today we are going to bake a very simple cake, but very yummy cake. We call it a muffin cake. To bake this cake, we have our ingredients. We have our flour, the normal white flour, and the brown flour. We have our sugar, we have our eggs. We're also going to use bicarbonate of soda. Here it is. We are going to put some nuts in our cake for people who love nuts. Also, we are going to use vanilla. We also have spices. This famous cinnamon is very famous in our kitchen. Also, we are going to use salad oil. Here's my oil. And we are also going to use just a pinch of salt. And also, we are going to use mala. I'm going to use 200 grams of flour. I'm going to measure 100 grams of wholemeal flour. On top of this, I'm going to add 100 grams of also white flour. So we're going to have 200 grams. On top of this flour, I'm going to add baking powder. 1 spoon of baking powder. 1. And I'm going to put a half teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Here we go. Then we are going to mix our ingredients here. Then we sieve. Using a sieve in your kitchen. I've sieved my flour. I keep my bowls aside. Inside my flour and bicarbonate of soda and baking powder, I'm going to add a spoon of spices. On top of this, I'm going to just a pinch of salt, just a pinch. A pinch. I'm going to use 125 grams of sugar. There we are. I'm going to mix it with my flour. And I whisk it together like this. Our dry ingredients are ready. Next, we are going to have our wet ingredients. 2 large eggs. We break 1 egg at a time. On top of egg, we are going to add oil. 125 ml of vegetable oil. On top of oil, we are going to add our mala. 125 ml. That is half a cup. Inside there, I want it to have a taste of vanilla. Just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. There we go. Then we are going to whisk it together. Eggs, mala, and oil. In case you don't have mala in your house, you can still use fresh milk. But when I'm using fresh milk, I like adding just 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Here we have our mix of eggs, soy milk, and oil, plus 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Here we have our flour sugar mixer. I'm going now to add it inside here. Mix it. And we set the temperature at 160 degrees. And we are going to preheat it before we put in our cakes. For people who love nuts, we are going to add some nuts. This is a mix of peanuts and sultanas. To spice up our muffins, I like putting the peels of a lemon. Don't create the white part, just the green peels, to give our muffins a unique super taste. So I'm going to mix it together, our sultanas, our peels. The next step from here, We are going to put now our butter into our baking cups. We have our cups here, paper cups. I'm going to spoon on each of these cups. You put 3/4 full of the. So here is our ready cupcakes. Now we are going to bake them. We open our oven. We put them inside. We close our oven. We're going to set our time at about 25 or 30 minutes. Our muffin should be ready. And when you are baking, once you put your cake, or like now our muffin in the oven, we don't open our oven door again until they are ready. The good thing with most ovens, they have a window here, which is a glass window. You can always pop in or see through how your cakes are baking inside your oven. Therefore, we are going to wait and give it some time to bake. Now our muffins are ready. We can see through the oven window. They are brown, they are puffed up, they are raised, and they look good. We open. Be careful, use a tablecloth to hold your baking tins. And we are going to pull our ovens outside the oven. Here they are. We give them some time to cool, and they can cool further. If you look at this muffin, small one, it is very bouncy on top. Now they are here, they are ready. Our zebra muffins, you can see their color and their texture is good. So we are going just to pick one of them, a little bit, it's coming out nice. You can see their color. Then we are going to break them. Yes, here they are. You can see a bit, very well cooked, bouncy. Now I'm going to taste one of them. Here he goes. They are nice. You can see I'm smiling. Cakes makes people smile. Cakes makes people happy. I'm going to see someone eating a cake in a sad, wearing a sad face.